Woo! What is going on, folks? As per usual, hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. CDL Super Week, it does continue, and well, Call of Duty does what Call of Duty does. That being some more drama, some more content for all of you guys. In case you missed it, a series last night as the week does continue with, you know, a lot of 3-0s or a lot of 3-2s. It's been back and forth, a coin flip of every series, so it seems, and it does continue. This time around, Thieves versus Surge, something that in my time, if it's only happened a few times, it's the first time I've actually watched it live, that being a perfect game of Call of Duty. The Thieves run it up on the Surge, they 3-0 the series, but when it goes to Game 5 S&D, it was all TJ, something that, again, you rarely see a perfect game of Call of Duty. Guys, wraps it up, a 6-0 S&D to finish off the series, and a 12-0 count for Mr. TJHaLy.
Obviously, TJ doesn't know how many people are there with that stun. He just knows there's a presence. Here comes the rotation. Pristini and Gunless are, all right, we're here. It's going to be a 4 versus 4 retake. He was able to come out on top of that. Temp's going to get on the bomb. That should connect as well. He's going to be weak, and his teammates watch over him.
Plants in. And can he get out with his life? He can. Pristini comes out for the chow. They double chow, but it's TJ getting both as they slide across. Octane left up. Give TJ the third.
Give it to him.
Focus now going to go towards B. And look at that number 6 on the map. That's Pristini. Well, Pristini's pushed up, but who else? It's TJ. It gets the first blood. It gets his 4th kill of the game. Octane doesn't finish it.
What did Los Angeles Thieves do? They slow it down, and they actually force rotation towards B. Right, that's the gamble. You're just afraid now. They're going to work B. And guess who? TJ finds the first blood. Octane is alive. Is there a trade? He does have help now. Looney and Gunless, they weren't that far towards the B zone. They were all the way back flat. They're able to get back pretty quickly. Flasher, though, had to. Last round gets to this round.
Flasher and TJ certainly dominating in the kills column for Thieves as it stands. But now 1 versus 2, 35 seconds to go. They have to get this plant down. And Gunless, he's got a lot he has to watch right now. TJ think spots him for the information. There's the chow. TJ opens the round. TJ closes the round.
And again, you know, I know Opti's up next, and Ops fans probably aren't going to want me here to talk about this, but it just kind of reminds me of that series. I mean, who was it? It was a BZ, but they're trying different things. Every call, though, like, LA's they're just reading it. They really are. Everything that they try to do simply isn't working. I mean, the man is 11-0. He's 11-0. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Can TJ get the perfect game? Can Thieves get the perfect map and close this out 6-0? Yeah, he's going to be the guy on your screen. Just a ludicrous stat line.
What is going to call a shrieking at this point? He has to.
Might as well. Get some info.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, no. Everything seems to be working.
At this point, they're just playing for info. And you can go slow if you're Seattle, but guess what? Yeah, that's an artillery ping. He's going to call it in. Is it going to connect? That's going to force Seattle to have to move forward. He actually didn't call it. So he's hanging on to it. Instead, he's going to call the missile in.
That's going to funnel them all in. Funnel them right on in. It gives Temp the opening pick. First blood yet again for Thieves. Just over 30 seconds now on the clock. And Surge, they've got to go. Just getting buried in this map 5.
Well, what's going to happen in the next about 5 to 10 seconds is TJ's just going to blindly call in the artillery, right? They're just going to stay alive, and he's going to call that in to try and close this round out. There's another kill for Temp.
Pristini, though, maybe trying to give him some hope, but no time. And that's right, you're going to try and plant this through a legion of missiles. And, yeah, that's likely impossible. TJ tacks on another. Gunless last alive, and it's perfection for TJHaLy and the Thieves. 6-0 scoreline, 12-0 for TJ.
And it's just those kind of moments where you really respect it. Yeah, it's just like really cool to see that kind of game out there, and certainly is a rarity. But of course, every time we do see it, hey, we'll be gibbering and jabbering about it. I would say the series this week have so far been really fun to watch. I don't know what you guys think about this. Me personally, I like it more condensed on a weekend. You guys, of course, what do you think? Do you like the super weeks? If it's a one-off thing, of course, with the issues going on down in Texas with the outages, it does make sense. I prefer the weekend, though, for this kind of stuff to be a bit more hype and probably viewership-wise as well. But what do you guys think? Speak of the devil, on the opposite side of TJ's Rampage, that's going to be a Surge member. You guys know him. You guys love him, and especially has taken off at doing some great content throughout this year, has been under a bit of flack for doing that content, which sparks a great debate. And I'm not trying to take sides here, guys. I really do truly enjoy both sides of this discussion. I understand when all of a sudden you talk about content and competing at the high level, you also draw in the Optic fans. Again, leave your thoughts down below. Super curious what you guys think about this. Octane out of nowhere, seemingly taking to Twitter to talk about, he doesn't check social media too much, but a lot of tight people out there criticizing him going after more content. As he said, I actually get on social media every day and just read people saying crap about me, and it's comical. Motherfrickers love to speak on my name nowadays when I don't say crap to or about anyone. Mad weird. And in response to Enable, he says, tight people are weird and forget I was crapping on people for my entire career until last year. And in case you guys didn't know, in a recent podcast, which I also really enjoy listening to, Pac had a different take on content and competing at the top level. And I really do think both sides can be debated. I ride the line right in between. I certainly do think there are a few people out there who can be the best of the best and also make time for some content. I also agree with Pac on the flip side, though. That can be also very trying and hard and difficult for a lot of other pros. It depends who that person is. Pac even himself admits this was a weird take, and he still gives credit where it's due for a guy like Octane, who he is used to seeing as the best of the best. Here is Pac-Man's take that Octane apparently was referring to.
And some bad maps. I mean, they played Empire. But Octane isn't Octane from last year, at least right now. So if you're like a Surge fan, you need him to turn up. Like, you need him to be in the position where he's super frying for them to win, which is entirely possible. So like, that team, I think, has a decent amount going for them right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Here's a weird take from me.
Go ahead.
I feel like if you ever gonna be dominant, like the best at your craft, you can't be doing too much. And by that I mean, and I know you're a huge content guy now, right? You're doing all this. If you're doing all this, do you feel like you could be how you were in Ghosts?
0% chance.
0%, right? And Sam, more power to him. His content has been great. Like, he's putting out content all over the place. Check it out. But his gameplay isn't. When I watch him, I'm like, he shoots super straight still. He's never not gonna shoot super straight. But I'm not watching someone that's dominant on the map. He's spreading himself super thin. And if he's actually going to go back to like being the best main AR, at least in respawns, like the guy you watch, you're like, this guy's just different. He's got to cut it out. Now, if that's not what you want to do with your life, I fully understand. If you don't feel like your team could win, I get it. Do all the content. But if you actually want to give your team a chance to win, I feel like you can't do it. It's just too much. You can't.
That's a good point. I mean, it's
if you're going to be the best. If you're going to be the best, if you're going to be that guy smoking people.
People talk about pressure, but I think it also works the other way around. If your AR is doing a good job of...
And I'm going to leave it at that because I respect both sides. I love that Octane is trying content because if the Optic guys and maybe some of the Thieves guys and a lot of the bigger names out there can do both, why can't a guy like Octane try it? Can he also be the best of the best while doing that content? It deserves a great discussion, and there's no hate for Pac or for Octane. They both bring up some very valid points in this argument, and that's what it is, right? It's an argument, and both sides certainly have their takes on this. What do you guys think? Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy. We'll be breaking down more Call of Duty. Been so much COD news on the channel. It's been hard to keep up with, but thank you all for watching as per usual. You know what to do, all right? I'm going to chug this thing, and I'll see you back here next time. Until then, take care.